Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are. In the world, we're in London doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Christ Triumphant. The title today, The Touch of Faith is Healing. Matthew 9:22. But Jesus turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Satan is the destroyer. The Lord is the restorer. The Lord has not worked as a physician in the way that he desires to work, because he says, Ye will not come to me that I may give you life. We look to every source for relief except to the one who proclaimed over the rent sepulcher of Joseph, I am the resurrection and the life. Christ met one poor soul who had spent all her living in order that she might be cured of a physical malady. The statement is that she had spent all that she had on many physicians and was nothing better, but rather made worse. But one touch of Christ by faith took away the infirmity of long years. This suffering woman came behind Christ and touched his garment. Having faith in the person whom the garment covered, and instantly she was made whole. Who touched me? Said Jesus. Peter was astonished. He answered, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, Who touched me? Christ desired to give a lesson that all present would never forget. He would show the difference between the touch of living faith and a casual touch. He said, Somebody have touched me, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me. When the woman saw that she could not be hid, she came forward trembling, and throwing herself at his feet, told her pitiful story. Christ comforted her. Daughter, thy faith have made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of the plague. Why do we not come to Jesus in faith? Many give him a casual touch, some coming in contact only with his person. The woman did more than this. She put forth her hand in faith and was healed instantly. The friends of the truth will honor him who is the author and finisher of their faith. Christ will prove himself a physician in restoring the body as well as the soul. The workers together with God will yoke up with Christ and place themselves, soul, body, and spirit, in right relation to God. The will of men and women and children must be trained by cooperation with God. The melody of spiritual joy, the spiritual as well as physical health, will be revealed and will promote that blessedness that the Lord Jesus came to our world to impart to every individual who will believe. That title again, The Touch of Faith is Healing. And it focuses on the woman who had the issue for 18 years, I think it was. And she'd spent everything, given everything she had to all the physicians in their locality or whatever she'd been to. She'd given everything, and they had made her worse. And she heard of Jesus coming. there was a huge crowd around him. And what she did, she made her way. She crawled along the floor so to get her in between the legs until she could just see his feet there. Just see his feet, his garment. And she just reached forward just to touch the garment. If I could just touch the hem of his garment. And she was healed. And what happened? Jesus felt, not her touch, but he felt virtue go. He felt some of the power going from him that then made her whole and healed her. He felt it in his spirit because he couldn't feel her touch the hem, because he said, "Who touched me?" And Peter's like, "What do you mean, who touched you? You got hundreds of people all gathered around you and you're trying to say, who touched you?" And Jesus said, "I felt some of my virtue leave." And they looked and she presented herself. That is pure faith. She wasn't expecting anything. She just was expecting healing from him because he's a healer. He is our healer. He is the healer of everything, everyone, if you are willing to place yourself at his feet and give yourself to him. And he in turn will give you yourself too.